Hey, good morning. It's a Wednesday morning here, and I just wanted to come and do a very short video for you. Um, I wanted to talk a little bit about dwelling in the past or keeping others in the past. The Lord reminded me the other day after something I posted on Facebook about a Bible study or a devotional that I did for one of my fitness groups one time, and there were two women that I talked about in the Bible. One was Lot's wife. And if you're not familiar with that story, Lot's wife was the one that looked back. They were fleeing, and the Lord told them to not look back. And she chose to look back at the city that they were fleeing, her home, what she was used to, where she was comfortable, and she ended up turning into a pillar of salt. And the moral of that story is simply, sometimes you have to let go of the past completely. You have to stop looking at the past. You have to stay out of the past in order for the Lord to take you into something new and to bless you with something new. And this goes for other people too, reminding other people of their past. You know, I used to be a very critical and negative person, and sometimes I can kind of get back into that stage, and the Lord has really been dealing with me about some of my thinking and talk of not being as positive on just talking about other people, and reminding people of their past is part of that. You know, we can't live in the past, and it's not healthy to remind others of their mistakes or things that they have done. We all have a past. We all have done things that we're probably not proud of. I have a whole list of things, but I've laid them at the cross. And the Lord says, don't go pick them back up. Don't go back to those things the mistakes you made. They're in the past. You are forgiven of those things. And move on. You know, sometimes some things in the past may have been a good thing. You may have liked it, but the Lord told you to lay it down because He's got something better for you. He's got new blessings, but He's asking you to lay it down so your hands are free in order to receive what He has for you in this new season. And the second one that I want to talk about is Deborah. Deborah was a prophetess and a judge in the Old Testament, and she brought life-changing words to people. She spoke life, she spoke destiny, she spoke things over people that change, and she actually, the Israelites actually got a huge blessing from the words and from the ideas of Deborah and another woman that she worked with, from what she gave, the words that she gave. And she was people, you know, men were not afraid to come to Deborah for words. They were not afraid to come and hear what God was speaking to her because she had a positive energy about her. She spoke words from the Lord, but it wasn't critical, condescending words. It was truth. But it was powerful that she was able to come and share life and share destiny and share purpose. And I believe that's what the Lord is calling us to. And yes, we should correct wrong behavior, but do it out of love and out of passion and out of wanting to serve the Lord and build people up around you. So I just encourage you this morning, I'll keep this short and sweet, but I ask you, are you like Lot's wife? Or will you be a Deborah today? Everybody needs a Deborah in their life. And this is what I challenged my group that morning when I gave this talk is, will you be a Deborah to somebody? Somebody needs a Deborah. I have had so many Deborahs in my life. Ladies that have spoke life over me, spoke destiny. They spoke truth that I needed to hear, but they did it out of love and out of passion. They really wanted to see me walk in the fullness of God. They saw things in me that I wasn't able to see. And so I just encourage you to be a Deborah to those around you and speak. Ask the Lord to reveal to you what He sees in that person, and then speak that over people instead of the negative. It's so hard for us not sometimes to look at someone in the natural and speak that instead of going into the supernatural and asking the Lord to reveal to you His heart for that person and then speaking that over that person. You know, this goes for marriages too and children. You may be very frustrated at your child for doing something or at your spouse, and you want to speak that negative or remember when you did this or stay in the negative, which I could tell you lots of stories about that and my behavior there. But speaking what you do not see yet, but what God sees and God tells you about that person. So I really encourage you today to be somebody's Deborah, to take the time even today to send a message to someone that just whatever the Lord puts on your heart, ask the Lord to give you a word for someone. Send uplifting, encouraging words to other people. But be that Deborah to people around you that need that light, that need the positive energy, that need to know that they are loved and highly favored. So have a wonderful day, and hope this encouraged someone to be that Deborah to somebody else today.